Hey, welcome to 3 Minutes with Dr. T. A little more, a little less, we never know. I'm Dr. Tarma Fleming, here to always remind you that you are whole, that you are complete, and you lack absolutely nothing. We talk a lot about individual wellness, and we should. How are you doing emotionally? How is your mental health? Are you practicing self-care? Are you healing? These are important questions, but today I want to ask another question. How is your family doing? How is your family doing? Because sometimes we become so focused on individual wellness that we forget there's also a thing called family wellness. Think about what your family has been through. Pause and think about that. All the things that your family has gone through. Maybe there has been grief. Maybe you have experienced the death of someone you love. Maybe there has been health challenges in your family, financial difficulties, major transitions, conflict, disappointments, and even trauma. And sometimes families become so accustomed to surviving, right? Going through the emotions, going to work, playing our roles, that nobody stops to ask, how are you doing? Not how are you doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Not just how am I doing? But how are we doing as a family? And when you ask that question, don't only look for what's wrong. Sometimes we need to pause and look for what's right? Maybe your family went through something that could have torn you apart, but you're still here. You're resilient. Maybe there was a disagreement, but this time you actually talked through it, apologized, forgave one another, and you resolved it. Celebrate that. Maybe everybody came together for dinner and laughed until your stomach hurt, right? Celebrate that. Maybe you had a financial problem and everybody had to make adjustments, but together you figured it out, and that's important. Celebrate that. Maybe your family experienced a devastating loss, and although everybody grieves differently, somehow you kept loving one another through that. Celebrate the strength that took, okay? Sometimes we become so focused on identifying dysfunction that we overlook function. We notice the arguments, but we forget the conversations that went well. We remember all of the difficult things, right? The difficult seasons, but we forget what those seasons taught us. We talk about the problems, but don't always acknowledge the growth. And here's something I want you to remember. What you consistently focus on becomes magnified. Let me say that again. What you consistently focus on becomes magnified. That doesn't mean ignoring problems. Healthy families address what needs to be addressed, and they have the difficult conversations. They set the boundaries. They work on communication. But wellness isn't just the absence of problems. Sometimes wellness is being able to say, we've been through some things, but look at how we've grown. So sometime this week, sit down with your family and ask, how are we doing? Okay? What have we survived together? What have we learned? How have we grown? What are we better? What are we doing better than how we used to do it? Right? What do we enjoy about one another? What is one thing we can intentionally do to become even healthier, and stronger as a family? Because individual healing matters, but healthy individuals learning how to become a healthy family matters too. So sometimes instead of spending all of your time asking what's wrong with us, we need to pause long enough to recognize there's actually a lot that's right with us. All right, that's it for 3 Minutes with Dr. T. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.